shit's going on. I heard myself once. Alright, how much longer do we have? For a minute longer, you're good. Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Nerds. Lemon Gun. The $1 bill. MisfireByFire.
Folks say, right?
And now, your nerds.
Hey, what is up, everybody? Holy cow, I'm hearing myself. My bad. All right, sorry about that. I first time streaming here with the podcast. So, welcome in, everybody. We are Game Die Repeat podcasts. Myself, MisfireByFire. Above me, Minion Gun. And then over to my left, the $1 bill. Now, before we get into the stream, though, I have to make a giant announcement to everybody. Only one person knows. Today's podcast is sponsored by alcohol.
Ooh.
So, cheers to everybody.
Twisted Tea, my man.
I thought I'd give it a try. So, sponsored by alcohol tonight. So here we go. All right. So, You know, I didn't really think this through here, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give everybody the floor to introduce yourselves. Let's start off with Bill. Bill, you're up.
What's going on, guys? I am the $1 Bill. Call me Bill. I'm a small-time Twitch streamer over at the $1 Bill, the one and only. U.S. Navy, active duty. Just an overall goofy guy. Love anime, video games, and pretty much anything that you could find at a nerd store, including just now recently Funko Pops. So.
Ooh, Funko Pop.
Oh yeah. So, Minion, let's bring it on to you.
I am Minion Gun. That's all you need to know. I also go by Stupid. So
guess that works.
stream sometimes. Yeah.
What do you stream, Minion?
Anything and everything.
Why
Video
is my
games,
shadows not working? Sorry, keep going. Video games?
Yeah. I've done chainmail. I do Lego. I've done random cosplay streams.
Ooh.
If it's something random and stupid and dumb that I can do, I'm gonna probably do it.
Now, let's get into the nerdy stuff, though. Like, Bill, I know you're a giant anime fan.
Yep.
So you will definitely be a big part if any of that discussion happens.
Oh, we'll make sure it comes up.
Minion, what are some things that you're into? We heard cosplay, chainmail.
Yeah, medieval stuffs. So, obviously, Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, we'll be getting into that.
I actually have 2 Lord of the Rings swords hanging up on my wall. And then a butt ton of Star Wars Lego. So obviously Star Wars also. A bunch of different stuff.
Okay.
Nice.
So aren't you a big Lego builder? I don't even know if we've touched on that yet.
Yeah, I don't think you talked about your Lego building there.
Which I think that
yeah.
honestly that's a big
Because you're
thing
big in
that you
the
forgot.
you're big in the Lego community for Twitch Lego.
I am a large part of the community, yes, but not necessarily a large part of the streaming side of it. Because I do a bunch of random things. But I do have a good bit of Lego. I have a corner shelf loaded with Lego. It's blurred out, but I have my Lego Falcon behind me, the big boy. And then I have a pile of Lego I haven't built yet.
Okay.
So, and then, yeah, I buy too much Lego. That's for sure.
Don't think there's anything wrong with that, man.
No.
It's a fun little hobby. I think we all have hobbies. Gaming is mine. I spend entirely too much money on gaming. And then, like I said, I just got into Funko Pops.
That's a hole you never recover from.
No, see, and here's the thing, like, you think you're safe from Funko Pops until you find one that you genuinely enjoy. Because it's all across the board. They have something for everything.
That's what I'm afraid of.
So, like, you like Letterkenny.
Yes.
Letterkenny, they have an entire set of Letterkenny that I have.
I know you sent me some and I was like, oh man, I want some now.
They're coming out with Stuart and Roll. And now I'm sitting here going, do I just want to throw more money down the pit? Today alone, I bought 1 Funko Pop. 1.
Which one did you buy today?
I'll actually show you guys.
Oh, here we go.
So, anybody knows this. This is a Brumac from Gears of War. Now, if you just want a rough estimate about how much that is, you can go for around $120.
Damn. Funko Pops are that expensive?
Some of them.
All right, what's the baseline cost, because
Average Funko Pop can anywhere between $12 to $15 for like your. I just came off the line.
Gotcha. I only asked just because I've thought about having a nice collection on a wall.
And that's ultimately what
now,
I want to do.
Okay, before we'll get back into Funko Pops, because I feel that could be a fun little discussion. But Bill, you are a giant gamer. What are some of the big games that you enjoy playing?
So currently I am a New World streamer. I just recently started getting into Switch streaming, which has been interesting. So Splatoon 3. The second the new Call of Duty comes out, I'm going to be getting back into Call of Duty, actually. I took a super long hiatus off Call of Duty just because I wasn't enjoying it anymore. But other than that, New World, anything that I can pretty much get my hands on. Like, if I can play it with somebody or even just by myself and it's got some sort of pulling ability, I'm typically there for at least a little bit.
Very nice. I guess it's my turn, right?
Yeah, no, you haven't introduced yourself.
What are you into?
If you don't know who I am,
What's your name?
my name is Big Sexy, thick as fuck. Hey Hazel, how's it going?
Hey,
Welcome
Hazel.
in. Because just FYI, everybody that's in here, don't be afraid to chime in, say hi, because you guys will be part of this stream podcast, because we'll be discussing stuff. But right now, myself, I am MisfireByFire, aka Tyler. Everybody's gonna say it. So what's up, Marshmallow Girl? I'm not your average kind of nerd, I could say. I love video games. I love comic book stuff, like the superhero stuff like that, comic books. But I love Star Wars, so I love some of that fantasy stuff. I love the Game of Thrones. But I don't do any cosplay. I would love to go to a Comic-Con. I think that would be really fun. But I would probably just go as myself because I'm boring. Or something simple. But mainly I just play video games. That's one of my big thing. And then hang out with my friends and talk about nerd stuff, which is what we're doing now. And decided I thought it would be fun. Farmer homie. We'll discuss what that is later. Anyways,
Farmersonly.com.
No, there's I'll tell you about that one later. So, but yeah, I'm kind of what you would call a country boy. I'm not your typical, but I'm not a typical country boy. I mean, I love the pew pew lifestyle. I love target shooting. So, that's competition stuff. I love timing. I love doing all that. So, but yeah, I'm not a typical kind of nerd, but I do enjoy the nerd stuff. So
I'm just gonna say this man is a huge nerd. If he could, he would have Han Solo frozen in carbonite on his fridge.
Actually, that would be a really cool magnet. Yes, I will agree on that one.
No, I'll do one better.
It would
That
be
a
the
cool
fridge.
Ooh.
Like, literally, that would be your front door. Like, oh, hey, let me get my beer. Thanks, Han. Dab up Han Solo, because he's the handle. Open it. Grab your beer. Shut the door. Maybe open it on his mouth or something like that, because that's the bottle opener.
Yeah, that'd actually be. I'm looking at my fridge right now, and I'd be like, yeah, that'd be a pretty cool fridge. Like, are you saying his hand is the opener? Yeah,
it's the handle.
Yeah,
You
nice.
through that.
Nice.
His mouth is like, you just
All right,
pop it
so
open in his mouth.
before we get crazy, I'm going to discuss Farmer Homie. So I was telling Hazel, I was like, man, I need to make more friends in the gaming community that have a lot of the same interests that I have.
Okay.
And Hazel was like, We should start a website and call it farmerhomies.com.
Farmerhomies.com.
And so yeah, that's a thing now. And I'm a farmer homie. So
I mean,
any of you guys that are farmers and you want to be homies, you could be my farmer homie. What's up, Schrodo?
Nice.
How you doing, buddy?
I mean,
What are we
let's
talking
talk-
about? We're just now starting. So truthfully, what topic do we want to get into first?
I
'Cause
almost
we have
want
all
us to go
kinds.
back to Funko Pops real
Okay,
quick.
yeah,
Before
no, we
do
can.
more often, man. Then we can get on to the hard hitters
Okay.
that we were going to talk about.
Sounds good.
So, you say that you've thought about just getting Funko Pops.
Yes.
What would you even consider like for a baseline Funko Pop? Like, so my baseline Funko Pop was because I only told myself I would only do one, and that's the thing. It's like drugs. It starts off as one.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, I'm just gonna get this little Halo guy. He's gonna look really cool sitting on my PC, and that was supposed to be it. And then I was like, well, how many other types of Funko Pops are there that go into the Halo universe? And
Bill Zachley?
Now I have, what is it? I have 3 Spartans sitting on my PC, a Grunt and a Brute. And the Brute is giant. He's not like massive, but he's like a good 6 inches tall.
So you got the Halo. You've got a mix of things. So if I was going to start off, I'd probably start off in the superhero comic book genre. Deadpool is one of my favorite comic book characters.
Actually, can I say one more thing on the Funko Pops?
Yeah.
I bought one Funko Pop.
Which
and
one?
that was a Minion. One of the Minions ones. Is in like the beach apparel or something. It's got like a hat or something, like a straw hat. And I would have stopped there, but I was gifted quite a few. Or not quite a few, I mean like 5 or 6.
You were
So
gifted.
Yes, I won some giveaway. And I didn't even know it. And then they reached out to me and was like, hey, you won the giveaway? I was like, okay, cool. Thinking it was just like one thing. And I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, that's cool. And then the 2 boxes show up, and I'm like, what? But yeah, it had like Funko Pops and a bunch of other stuff in it. But yeah, now I have more than one Funko Pop. But I honestly don't have any urges to buy any more.
Yeah.
I mean, you say you have Baby Yoda.
Yeah, Hazel has Baby Yoda.
Wait, wouldn't he? Oh, sorry. Who do you have, Minion? I read the Baby Yoda, and I immediately got sidetracked to the Baby Yoda. Who do you have?
I purchased the Minion.
Okay. Did you know they have Halloween Minions, Christmas Minions? They have Evil Minion.
I'm good.
All right. I'm just saying.
Like, all right. I have Minion Lego. All right. You feel me? I have Star Wars Lego.
Okay.
He is
I'd rather
Minion gun.
have the minifig than the Funko Pop.
I can appreciate that.
I have quite a few different of the brick heads, which is pretty much a Lego version of a Funko Pop.
Okay.
I actually
can
have quite a few
appreciate
of
it.
those.
I can appreciate that.
But I don't have any urges to buy more Funko Pops.
Okay. I mean, if that's it. I get it. Hey.
Bill's laughing, thinking I'm just gonna end up buying more next week.
No. Actually, I think with you, I think you'll be fine because you have the Lego outlet. Now, the hole that is about to be dug by anybody here, it's Tyler. Misfire is literally talking about going into comic book characters.
Yeah, but I would only get my favorite.
Who's your favorite?
All of them.
Deadpool.
All right. Well, guess what? I can think of at least 7 or 8 Deadpool.
Oh, there's a ton of Deadpools. I've already looked.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So
it's a hole that you have to dive down. And then you find one that's just like, oh, he looks lonely. He would look really good next to this Funko Pop.
yeah, I'm afraid about that because I already have a spending problem on clothes and stuff. So I need to. That'd be a dangerous thing. And tell you the truth, I'd have to wait till I had a game room because right now you can't see it, but I'm in my dining room.
See, just
So
even Marshmallow Girl is just like, just get the Bob Ross.
the Bob
Deadpool.
Ross.
Honestly,
see, that'd be cool.
I have a friend that has that one. That's actually a pretty dope one.
Yeah, I think going down the superhero route is a very good idea for those.
Right, and then I'd also look into Marvel stuff like Iron Man and
The Iron Man collection that they have is insane.
oh yeah,
Because like not only do they do just Tony Stark as himself, they do each individual armor. I almost bought one where he was about to do the snap.
yeah, yeah.
It's
It's just dangerous.
It's such a dangerous thing because they even do musicians nowadays.
Right. I've seen some of the band stuff too, like Kiss and who else have I seen? I've seen a few of the big bands like Bono. I saw Bono. But yeah, I'm afraid of Funko Pops. I mean, now here's the thing too: is you keep them in the box.
All right, so I actually started originally with taking them out of the box. I know, the sin of all Funko Pops, taking them out of the box.
Right, the Funko Pop collectors would be pissed right now.
Since I started actually getting a little more serious into them, I stopped taking them out of the box.
Yeah.
And
See,
I'm
I'd
not
probably
even-
take them out of the box because I'd want to set them up and.
Well, here's the thing, like there's cheaper ones, like the $12, $15 ones that I would definitely drop, and I would do that with, just so you can actually see the full effect of it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the value, if you ever wanted to resell them, plummets.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like, honestly, part of me in my head is like, yo, get the full collection, sell it as a collection. It might be worth more that way. And then you can go on, maybe start a new collection, or B, just pocket that money and move on with your life. So, or I can just make a really pretty wall.
I'm telling you, buy Lego. All right. Even open.
Coming from the Lego guy.
Even opened, if you have all of the pieces, it does not depreciate in value
Okay.
unless it's still a set being produced. Once it stops being produced and the set has been what they call retired, that set is worth like more than what you paid for it, even open.
Okay. So let's talk big iconic sets then with that, because I'm not huge on it, but I know some. The Millennium Falcon. The Millennium Falcon has been brought up how many times now? Does that count? Because you probably have 3 or 4 renditions of the Millennium Falcon over the years.
Or they're
Would it
all
be
sold out.
Yes, but they're all sold out. But so would one set be worth more than the other, depending?
Well, obviously, the more pieces there are, it's going to cost more. So,
Okay.
like, currently, the Falcon, or at least when I bought it, it was $800.
Oh, hang on,
Lego
hang on.
has done.
Hang on, buddy. You just say the Millennium Falcon was $800?
Yeah.
Like, I love the Millennium Falcon. That's probably my favorite ship in all of Star Wars. That's impressive. And here's the thing, I know it's big too.
Like, do you know how many pieces it is? It's
I
like
actually don't.
7.5 thousand.
Okay. So we're talking about $1. No, not $1. About 10 cents per piece. Roughly.
So I'm seeing all kinds of different
Something like
pricing
that,
right
maybe?
here.
but it has since then gone up. They just did a price hike on all Lego.
Okay.
So I'm looking at like a lot of the larger Millennium Falcons used as selling for $800.
Wow. What about in box? Just out of curiosity.
Looking. Like I see a lot of the smaller ones. I see one here for almost $4,000. That's on an eBay.
I mean, eBay, anybody's going to throw money at it.
But that is currently still in production. So when that set gets retired,
Okay.
the price is going to go like skyrocket because you won't be able to get it from Lego.
Right.
There might be a few places that still have some in stock, but once all of that's gone, you're looking to people who have bought it several times over the years just to hold on to it and wait for it to
get
skyrocket.
retired.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, you ready for the price for a brand new one right now at Walmart?
Brand new one at Walmart. Let's go.
$1,169. $1,169 for a new set.
Minion, do you keep the boxes with your Lego set? Like,
I keep the Falcon box because that's actually somewhat of a cool box. I think I might still have my Bugatti box, like the Technic Bugatti, and then I still have all the boxes that I haven't thrown away yet because I'm lazy, and then they end up with other stuff in it as storage.
okay.
But other than like the really, really big ones, where it's like I kind of want to just keep the box just to keep the box, I throw them away, or they end up being used as like more Lego storage.
Gotcha.
I mean, that makes sense. Reuse, reutilize.
Okay, now here's a question for chat. What do you guys collect? Like, I guess in a nerdy way? I mean,
They
is there
might have
anything?
ads.
I mean, there's less 30 things. Like,
Oh, is there
I
ads
actually
going on right now?
Yeah,
I
have an
also
ad going
collect
on right now.
mugs.
Oh, okay.
I collect mugs. Mind you, I don't keep those in the boxes. I use my mugs. There are some mugs that shoot up in price, like, because they're only a limited quantity.
So, mugs, huh?
Yeah, that's another one of my collect things. Like, I kind of slowed down because obviously I'm getting ready for my move and everything, and I don't want to have more mugs to move. So that's just one of the things that I also kind of collect.
I've never heard people collecting mugs before. Sorry, I keep looking at my phone. I got a shipment that's coming in. It's important.
Oh, that's okay.
I didn't realize that it was going to come right during the podcast. So if you see me disappear real quick, I'll give a heads up first. But it means they're delivering it to my door, and I don't want porch thieves to get it.
But
All right,
no,
mugs.
honestly, man, the mug market is actually way bigger than you would imagine, and it's more expensive than you would imagine. Like, Minion, if you were to go to a store, like, what would you guess a mug would go for?
I don't know, like $6 or $7.
$6, $7. Tyler, how about you?
How much I think a mug would cost, or how much would I pay for a mug?
All right, let's start with, what do you think a mug would cost?
I'm thinking if it's a really nice mug and it's something that I want, I'd probably order it, and it'd probably be around $10.
Okay, so somewhere like $10. Okay.
I mean, if it's like like just a generic like Christmas mug, I'm gonna guess like $7.
Okay.
But if it's some like more like unique shaped ones, like the minion shaped one.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else. Have you seen two mugs that I have?
I have, but on those
Okay.
stuff like that, I would guess more around like the $15 range.
Yeah.
All right. So
If you don't know, I have 2 mugs that are in the shape of boobs.
it's got to be a set, right?
One's bigger than the other, so you know it's actually like real life.
But so now that's how much you think a mug would cost. How much would you pay for a mug?
If it's like one of those boob mugs, you know, $15, maybe 20
Okay.
tops.
15, 20 tops. Minion?
Now, are we talking specifically like a coffee mug?
We'll say coffee mug, like a halfway sized, because some of mine go up. I have like 1 or 2 that go up to like 20-ounce mugs or like 18 ounces.
Because I do have a mug that was more expensive, but it's really cool, and
Okay.
it's a like drinking mug, not a coffee mug.
Okay, so now what did you pay for that, or was that a gift?
I'm actually trying to pull it up and see about 36 bucks.
All right, so that's
That's a lot.
that's about the average price of every single one of my mugs.
Okay, but this is a copper mug.
Okay, well, all of mine are
Wait.
pottery mugs.
Is it for Moscow mules?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Are those really like mugs though? Or is that a
Oh,
cup?
I mean, tin cup, copper cup, copper.
I mean, it says it's a copper mug. It's the finest
I mean,
handcrafted copper mug by Copper Mules.
Yeah.
Uniquely patented design, solid brass, and handle holds 18 ounces.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those too.
But yeah,
I don't think I paid that much though.
$35 a mug. That's it. That's about the average.
That's a lot.
But people turn around and sell these mugs, especially if they're like the collectible ones, $85 a pop sometimes.
Mhm.
People turn around and sell these things. There was a mug that I really wanted that was going to be released by Death Wish Coffee. They have a pre-sale program. If you like pay a certain amount a month, which I'm not a part of because I'm not paying extra to get a mug that I'm already going to spend money on. It was
Those are
sold
nice
out the
mugs.
first day, and now scalpers are selling them for like over $100.
You have mug scalpers?
There is mug scalpers. Dude, there's
What?
scalpers for anything out there, man.
What?
This is true. Like, I mean, I know
I know there's
are
scalpers
big
for a
with,
lot
like-
of things, but like mugs?
Well, no. Like, it sounds silly, but dude, there's money in it. Like, think about it this way, all right? And this is just another thing that I just started realizing. Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah, but everybody knows Pokemon cards though.
But dude, people like adults are going to like McDonald's and ordering like 20 Happy Meals so they can just get the Pokemon cards in them.
There's cast iron scalpers.
Really? I mean, cast iron is like a really big kitchen utensil.
I must be closed off to the world, or I'm just super far away from this knowledge that like I go to Walmart and I pick out my pans. I do have some really nice what are they called? Crap, what's the name of those pans? Hold on.
Cast iron skillet?
No, it's
Levi's?
not skillet. No, it's
I had to drive the Cracker Barrel to get one skillet before it was gone.
crap, I can't.
Where does people buy
The
them?
Hexclad pans.
Oh, I actually heard about those. Those are pretty good, I heard.
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, it's like so the bottom of the pan is like specially made, so it's supposed to be essentially like completely non-stick.
Yeah.
And they're
pretty
apparently
good.
super easy to clean. It cooks really well. And who knows? But I think that's enough for the collecting side of things for today.
I don't know. We haven't really heard from chat on any crazy things that chat collects.
That is true.
Hazel, there are Marshmallow Girl, Shrodo, if you're still in here, is there anything you guys collect at all?
Oh, you have
ads.
a lot of ads.
Ads.
God.
You ads. I know my mom says that she collects dust.
I collect dust too. I'm not a
Like,
duster.
She just doesn't dust her house at all.
Now, are you a
Honestly,
big
I'm
duster?
somewhat- Me? No.
Yeah.
No.
Hazel collects rubber ducks. And I think
Yes.
that's true. Have
This
you
is
seen
true.
her collection?
There's a reason why she collects.
I mean, duck life chooses you from what I've heard.
Some
One does
people-
not just go one day and I'm going to collect rubber ducks. No, it's
Oh,
duck life chooses you.
I made a meme about this. I just gotta find it.
I think, honestly,
Yeah, see, I don't think Hazel actually collects ducks. I think you guys have just made her collect them.
nope, they just showed up on my porch. So, what have you done with your army of ducks? If anybody doesn't know, there was a prank that we did, and Hazel had about 202 ducks.
To begin with.
Mailed and shipped to
Mailed.
her.
Mind you, now, when I say ducks, we're not talking like ducks. We're talking the little tiny rubber ducks. Like, that you'd find in a bathtub.
200 miniature rubber duckies.
And
They're
then,
like half size.
and then 2 about 6-inch tall ducks. And
No,
then
they were like 10-inch tall, weren't they?
they were big. Oh, no. Okay.
They're 11 inches.
Okay, so the parent
That's
ducks,
what he said, but we all knew that was wrong.
Sorry, I don't know what 11 inches looks like.
I don't think any of us do. Nope. I couldn't tell you. It's
So-
big, right? It's big. 11 inches.
Yeah, I think that's 11
somewhere
inches.
like
Yeah.
11 inches.
Oh, wait, no. Hold on. 11 inches. Yep. That's about right. 11 inches. I'm an 11 incher.
They sit up on my modem, so my internet security is unquackable.
Oh, come on now. Get her out of here.
love it.
Get her out of here.
So
Time matters.
Oh, hello. And welcome in. Your husband has an ever-expanding Mech Warrior collection.
Ooh, I don't even know what that is. Nor have you
is-
shown me this.
This sounds something kind of like. Is it similar to Gundam?
That would be my guess. Now, are
that-
these large figures or do they range?
Your man collects the iron, over 350 pieces. Now, are they
Yes.
ranging in like what they are? Are we talking just like I have a rock?
Oh, they're 3 inches or smaller? Okay.
So they're just miniatures. That's kind of cool. I can dig that.
How many
They don't take
pieces
that
do you...
separate.
Hold up. I'm still shocked about this. Time matters. Why have you never told me about this? You've never shown them to me or mentioned them to me. As family, I am hurt.
Ooh. They were in Florida. Hey, there is an excuse right
Oh,
there. And
okay,
I think
That's better.
think
That's
they
better.
get a pass.
So, this is family to you, Midian, right here.
Yes.
Oh, very nice. Well,
has
welcome
a-
in.
This is a sister. Yes.
Oh, this is your sister?
One of them, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
well, welcome in one of Minion's sisters.
All right, so we'll be on our best behavior.
Probably not.
She lurks in my stream a lot because she doesn't like talking.
No, I got you.
But-
Well, I'm glad then you came in here and discussing this. Now, are you a fan of this collection, or does it kind of does it make you annoyed?
Once, a lot of
This is coming from the wife, so you got to remember this isn't the husband saying I love this. This is the wife. So
Here's the thing. Like, I feel like everybody has to especially in a relationship, I don't want to say the word tolerate, because tolerate is such a bad word when you break it down. That means I don't like it, but
Learning. Okay.
I'm going to
Wait, how to play? Now they're part of a game. Also,
Hold up. Is this Warhammer that you talking about?
No. She said Mech Warrior Collection. Mech Warrior is not Warhammer, is it?
I mean, do they not have mechanical warriors?
I mean, I really don't know much about Warhammer, if we're being completely honest. No, but it's in the same vein of games. Okay. I 100% tolerating.
Hazel, yours has skillets, waffle makers, and bun pans.
Like I said,
Tolerating.
there's two types of, actually three. We'll say three types of collections that a relationship can obtain. The ones that you tolerate, that you just kind of put up with because you're like, it makes them happy, and if I tell them to get rid of it or them to get rid of it,
They'll get rid of me.
They'll get rid of me, or it's going to be a headache. 2, there is the, hey, I like this person's collection, and guess what? I'm going to help grow it, and then we're going to let it consume our lives and our budget and my child.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the kid is just going to adopt the whole thing, and they're going to have to carry on the legacy of growing that collection. And 3, I'm not tolerating this. Where did this collection come from? I went to work 5 hours ago, and now there is 200 Barbies in my living room staring at me.
Barbies.
Wow.
That is a collection.
Bill has a really weird Barbie fetish, huh?
Right?
I'm just saying.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just saying, like, why haven't we
One sec.
seen your...
One sec. Now, I have a really big question about the third type. Minion, you have a big Lego collection. Bill,
Yes.
you got a weird mug collection.
And Barbie.
But I don't think it's as big. Okay, but the question is, Minion, if you met a girl right now and she was like, I don't like your Lego collection, it's the Lego collection, or I'm leaving. And this is the one. Like, this is a girl that has everything that you're looking for except for accepting your Lego cremation. Do you break up with her? Or do you get rid of the Lego?
All right.
Hold on, this is Minion.
Honestly,
hold on.
Honestly, so
Marshmallow dumper.
if she's gonna be so superficial to not allow me to keep my Lego and let me expand it, she's done.
All right.
Okay.
So hang on. Now, Minion, I got to let's throw some curveballs in here.
Well, we still got to get to you.
Oh no! Don't you worry about me. We'll get to me. Trust me, we'll get to me. The curveballs. Now, if it wasn't necessarily getting rid of all of it, all right, because obviously, like with some things, like Funko Pop traders, apparently, they trade out their collection regularly. If she allowed you to keep your collection, downsize it a little bit, but allowed you to keep collecting it, would that be acceptable? Like, obviously, if you have like a couple like favorite pieces that you really enjoy, like your Falcon, let's just hang that above the bed and maybe make some nice little lights hang from it. Would that
no Legos in the bedroom?
Work? No Legos. Could you imagine?
No Legos in the bedroom.
Could you imagine the Falcon breaks one night, wake up to just Legos all on top of you?
You're waking up as to the Falcons hitting you in the head.
All I'm saying is, if she ain't okay with the Lego's gonna be in the bed, not her. I will sleep with my Falcon before I sleep with her.
All right, man. We might have found something to help you out here, so we could get you a new woman. All right, any ladies in here? We need to find a Lego girl.
Is this like a Lego dating? Like, is there a Lego
I'm a-
dating site?
We should, oh man, LegoOnly.com. Legoese.com. Hazel, come up with a Lego one. You came up with Farmer Homies.
That's going to be the next dating site.
All right, Bill.
All right.
You have a collection. You don't probably have a giant collection of mugs as Minion has with Legos. But if you had a collection and your fiance was like, I want you to get rid of the collection, would you do it?
All right. So here's where we're going to get into an arguing point.
Oh, God. Here we go.
We're going to go to our first arguing point.
Oh, no.
Where Lego cannot be used in a daily life. My mugs are useful. I
Okay,
drink
but
out of
let's
my
say,
mug.
okay, what if you had a giant Funko Pop collection?
All right. Yeah, no, I would sell the Funkos.
Other than taking your Funkos and playing with them in the tub.
Whoa. I would sell my Funkos.
You would
Just
sell.
because-
Okay, you would sell and keep the girl.
There
Would you
is
cut them
some-
open to see if there's a brain?
You know, I don't think I would do that because honestly, a lot of Funkos are bobbleheads and their heads are already empty.
Also
So-
found out that troll dolls, you know, the ones with the hair,
Yeah.
they're empty inside too. I found that out
Really?
when I was a kid.
LegoGirlsGather.com. All right.
Oh, there you go.
I'm checking it out, guys. I'm sorry, it's not a real site right now.
Well,
Dang it.
Hazel
have no
just
hope.
started one. I don't. Well, it's got to be more than just girls, because then that's just going to be a girl group. You got to find
Yo.
love in the Lego community.
Oh my
LegoLove.com.
Uh-oh.
Guys.
Bill's gone into the dark web.
I didn't go to the dark web. Hang on. Keep going. I'm finding something. Just keep going.
All right. If a girl came to me and was like, you need to get rid of your gun and ammo collection or
shoot
I'm
her.
gone. Oh, no. Come on now.
No, I'm kidding.
No way. I would probably leave her, though. Ooh, Lego lovers building lives. Can you just shorten that to be like LLBL.com? Because that's just long to
LLB.
say. Man, that would be so tough. It'd have to really depend on the girl. Like, if she is like smoking hot and like the one that I could see marrying,
So,
I might
Here we
get
go.
rid of them.
all right. So, there is not a straight up Lego dating site.
Damn.
But hang on. It doesn't mean that my search came up empty-handed.
Oh my God, we got hope for Minion.
All right. So, Minion, there is a dating site called Plenty of Fish, and guess what? They
Doesn't work.
they have a Lego tag.
Yeah. Plenty of Fish has a
you're-
Lego tag. Ooh.
Mind you, I don't know how new this article is. This is from back in 2015. I didn't even know that. I don't even know if that's a site still. Mind you, maybe we have it.
I doubt
So
it.
you've been on Plenty of Fish?
No, this is me searching
No,
for an
Minion.
article.
Minion. Because he
Maybe.
said that it didn't work.
Maybe.
I have
Yeah,
also
that-
been on there, and that one's one of the worst. That one's worse than
Oh.
Tinder.
Oh, welcome, and thank you for
Disco.
following.
Disco!
Welcome on in. My man.
Welcome
Oh,
to
hey.
Game Diary.
I don't have my alerts on. Holy cow. Why are my alerts not here? I am so sorry that my alerts are not turned on right now. Where is my alert? There it is. I apologize. I did not have my alert. Disco! How's it going? Apparently wasn't following. Wow, Disco.
I blame Minion for your worst alerts not working.
Wait, hold up. Something that I would break?
Oh, I've
mean-
already broken stuff before stream. It's embarrassing. So
Exactly. I wasn't even here for that.
Yeah,
If I
his shoutouts
was,
aren't
it might not
working
have happened.
either.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, my shoutouts aren't even working. Man, what is happening going on here?
But I'll do it the old school way. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
This is like
This is awkward.
it's all just not here.
Because I can allow hyperlinks. So right there, go follow Disco Duck 99, guys. If you're
There we
not
go.
already,
Heck yeah.
real
Yeah.
badass streamer. He does a trivia night on Friday nights. It is a blast.
Exactly.
Which I'm still upset about missing fantastic, or not fantastic, but mythical beasts. All right. I'm so upset about missing that one this Friday.
Mythical beasts. Why does that sound familiar? Oh,
Or
that's
it might have
that.
been mythical creatures.
Oh, I was thinking of Mythical Mornings. That
Mythical
podcast.
Morning?
Yeah, I love that show.
Yeah.
I love that show.
That is good. I haven't watched it in a while, though.
Yeah, I love that they get to eat food and try new things, but also try gross things.
Now, Hazel, who is playing the bagpipes? And can we talk about how the bagpipes are an underappreciated musical instrument?
I don't know. I play the bagpipes all the time.
Oh, Mythical Beasts, the movie. Got it.
Yes, yes.
okay.
I think that did pop in my head. But no, he did like mythical creatures Friday. But I was participating in someone else's stream, and I was sneaking a peek at my other monitor, trying to also play.
Now that's a Harry Potter thing, right? Mythical Beasts.
Yes.
The mythical beasts and where to
them.
find them. Jinx.
Mind you, it's a trilogy. So
I have seen the first one and the new one.
So the middle one is honestly really good. Like the first one definitely stole the show for me out of all of them. But the second one was really good. Had a lot of drama, had a lot of really cool mythical beasts. And the third one was really good, but the only qualm I have with it is that Johnny Depp wasn't in it. The movie was great. The actor who replaced him to play him was fantastic. But I felt some type of way about Johnny Depp not being in it, because he had already, I don't want to say idolized, he'd already just taken the role as that character in my eyes. It's kind of like Stifler from American Pie. He will never be seen as anything else. The second that you see an actor in that role, it's kind of like he has those shoes to fill.
I could disagree with Stifler.
I can't see Stifler. Like, I've seen him in so many other roles, and I know him as Sean William Scott.
But you've seen a movie that he played a really good character that wasn't like Stifler.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not saying for me. I see him as all the other characters. Obviously, the first one that comes to mind is Stifler. But with so many other people, they don't see him as Sean William Scott. They see him as Stifler. And he is stuck embodying that role.
I just see him as Goon now.
It's like, was it Steve Carell plays Michael Scott in The Office? Except for, like, Despicable Me. Every single movie I have seen Steve in,
True,
I don't
Hazel.
see Steve Carell.
Yeah.
I see Michael Scott.
It's like Daniel Radcliffe being Harry Potter.
Yeah. Yeah, like that movie where Harry Potter was running around with two guns surgically attached to his hands.
Oh my God, Guns Akimbo.
Yeah.
Guns for hands?
Harry Potter gun hands.
It was so funny.
I'm gonna piss
Did
people off.
Did 21
so
Pilots make a
cheesy.
song for that?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. It was actually I actually really enjoyed that movie.
Because
Like-
21 Pilots has a song called Guns for Hands, and it's constantly talking about, like, our hands are just guns.
Maybe.
Our hands are just guns.
I mean, that's not the actual lyrics. It was like, when we all have guns for our hands. And that was a horrible rendition. Don't quote me on that.
Okay. So it's an interesting one.
We're not singers here. It's okay. Don't worry.
Oh, I mean, I sing all the time. I just can't say that I'm doing well.
Hazel, don't do it.
Somewhere thinks you have a great singing voice.
No, Bill, don't.
Saying,
I see you. I saw your hand moving. Don't.
And guess what?
No,
I
Hazel,
made a
don't
captain
do it.
off the ship.
I knew exactly what Hazel was probably going to be going for after we were talking about us not being singers.
Oh, don't worry, I got you.
No,
Here, watch this.
I said
Watch
no.
this.
Oh, we have to drink. Cheers.
Wait, do I have to take
I've
a
already.
shot?
No, just take a drink. Why? All you have is shots?
Yeah.
Drink some water then. Hydrate. No!
I can be your hero, baby.
I can kiss away the pain.
That is just a prime example.
I will stand by you forever. You can take my breath away. Let me be a hero.
So Marshmallow Girl, if you didn't know, our buddy Misfire here, he's
I'm an excellent
a little
singer.
bit of a singer.
No!
I am
Here's another one.
Fire, the one desire, believe when I say you want it that way. Tell me why. Okay.
You ever get bored?
All right.
You ever get bored? Just go down there and explore all that.
All right. All right.
We
Enough
should
of that.
do a karaoke night.
No, because we'll get DMCA'd so much.
Now,
Because I sound just like the singers.
it's so bad, it's kind of good. Hey, you just got called good.
I mean, you didn't drop any viewers, so that's
That's
it.
not-
No, you gotta wait. You have to wait. You have to wait a minute because it happens. It takes a little bit of time. Twitch is weird.
Now, all right, so
I dropped down to one viewer.
So in 3 hours, if you drop down to one viewer, you gotta say it's because you're singing 3 hours ago.
Yep.
yeah, 100%. It
Yeah.
just took them that long to reach it because
So-
they were paralyzed from the song.
There's a funny
They were on
thing
mobile.
is Hazel used to play that all the time when she would come in, and excuse me, that was Twisted Tea right there. Holy cow! She'd come in and she'd play that, and I would be up like 10 viewers, and then out of nowhere it would drop down to like 5 or 6 every time, and it's like, come on now, I'm not that bad.
No, you're
So-
just that good. They can't handle the awesomeness.
Yeah. So now we always make a joke that when that's played, I lose viewers. So
You
I don't
are
blame you for leaving.
Misfire.
I do
Low
want to bring.
one.
I do want to bring up a challenge for next week if you guys are.
Uh-oh.
If you guys are game.
What?
What
So-
are we doing?
Bill wants to
no.
bring up a challenge.
So,
You want to wait
Now-
till the ads are gone?
is
Oh.
there
I think
ads?
the ads are gone.
Wait for ads.
My ad just left.
Hello, everybody that is still subscribed and hanging out here. We're taking a short second to wait till everybody gets back. How many ads is it playing? Oh, Hazel's back.
We're back. Now, I know Minion and I have done hot stuff challenges.
Oh, no.
Okay, hang on.
Mm,
It's just-
no.
it's not
4
a
or 5.
long
Ooh.
challenge. It's not a long challenge, but it's the Pocky One Chip Challenge.
No.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah.
What happened? And I just happen to have a Pocky chip right here.
Okay, but what am I supposed to do if I don't have one?
Yeah, what am I supposed to do if I don't have one?
Well, let's take a look. How expensive are they? Because I know they're on Amazon. I'm not saying this week.
Well,
had
yeah,
one
because
at the
we're
gas
already
station.
streaming this week.
Oh, yeah. Pocky One Chip Challenge 2022. Guys, guess what? It's only $9.
Oh, it's too expensive for my blood.
Hang on, but wait. I could buy
But wait,
you.
there's more.
I could buy you a pack of 10 for $90. Because
No,
you know, just one chip isn't enough.
it's enough.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it. It's a huge nope. I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm trying to like hype myself up still to do it. Like, I'm sure I could easily do it.
So
oof.
I guess the question is, can I get one for cheaper from like eBay?
I don't know if I would buy a Pocky chip from eBay. Whoa. Do it right now. Eat it. All right, I'll tell you what. If you can
Alright,
make
so
if you can
you
get
have the
my
black and blue
channel,
one.
yeah, it's the 2022 challenge.
Okay, I haven't done that one, but there was one a few years ago that I did. It wasn't that bad.
Have a big bucket near you.
Is he gonna throw
Extreme
up?
kill Slenderman. Yo, it would immediately be instant. Like, oh no, mute and camera lens down, and I would just have to dive to the side. So, for anybody who doesn't know, in my early days, I did a punishment stream. Now, the punishment stream had a wheel of death. The wheel of death was the most terrifying and painful thing I've ever done.
Yeah, Hazel messed you up that night.
Hazel messed me up bad. There was so many people who started feeling bad. Now, just to give you an idea of what was on this wheel, no, it wasn't just you. There was black licorice. I hate black licorice. I think I had spicy beans on it at the time. I had gross beans.
Mm-hmm.
I had 2 different types of hot sauces, which one is 1,000,000 Scoville, the other is about 457,000 Scoville, which is way worse than the 1,000,000 Scoville one. And yeah, the amount of black licorice I ate made me sick. The amount of hot sauce I ate, I was crying. I can handle hot stuff. It's not a matter of handling hot stuff.
You think you could handle this hot stuff? Oh.
Rawr. Shudder. Gross. 100%. Oh, yeah. No, that's 100% my fault. I just didn't realize how much it was going to land on that spot. Oh, yeah, and I had like a free sub. Like, if you got the wheel, I would have gifted you a sub. But it was a pretty good, it was a pretty good day. But I think we should go on to something that we all just have been watching. I don't know if we should cover this week's episode yet.
Okay, so before we get into that topic, is everyone caught up with, or wait, are we going to do, which one do you want to do first? Do you want to do the Rings of Power? Or do you want to do the House of the Dragon?
I think we let chat decide.
Chat, which one do you want to help discuss?
Let's do this.
You're going to start a poll? Perfect.
Yep.
Good, because I don't know how to do polls yet. Still.
Slash poll.
Is that how you do that?
Yep. Slash POLL.
Now, there are people who are...
If you haven't seen them, I wouldn't recommend staying. I'd hate to see you leave, but if you don't want it to get ruined, I wouldn't recommend, because there will be spoiler alerts.
Yes.
So
And I don't know, have y'all watched the She-Hulk?
We'll leave it up for 5 minutes.
I have not.
So
I have
polls
not
up,
watched She-Hulk at all yet. 99 gifted.
99 gift subs.
One black licorice.
And always gonna glad
Oh
up
no!
You don't like-
Bye, Disco. I miss you, Disco.
Thank you, Disco,
Hi,
for hanging
buddy.
out. That's why I'm giving you guys an option.
And this is where we lose viewers.
Yep.
That's what I was saying. Like, I wanted to give people options.
But I also don't want to ruin it for him.
That's
Because on Mondays,
Yes.
we are talking about it.
But we can also post it on the YouTubes if Misfire feels like editing videos. I wouldn't. If he does, it'll probably get posted on YouTube.
Yeah, there'll probably be a VOD. I'll probably just
Most
post a
likely.
whole VOD up. Editing's going to be rough. That's way too much.
yeah. So much fun stuff to talk about. I really enjoyed talking about that collection stuff. That was good. We have an
Oh yeah, I also do 3D printing sometimes.
Oh, we have an indecisive chat.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Yeah, we are
very
1-1-1.
indecisive.
Well, here's the thing. The other random stuff could be TV shows, video games, movies, sports, Star Wars. Those are other
Yeah.
categories. My brain is dying. I can't function.
Are you still not feeling great?
Uh-oh. Hazel, you still sick?
Sick, dude.
Right? I don't know how this happened, but you're seeing me sitting here hitting the wall and stuff.
Yeah.
No.
No. Well, this is what I'm doing over here when you see me doing this. So I have my lighting set up. I have the window open back here behind me to vent out the AC. But there are these little, they look like tiny flying ants. They're not fruit flies. And there's a bunch of them that have gotten in here, and I don't know how. And I keep sitting here trying to get them on the wall. It's bugging me. And it's
Is that
horrible.
a bad joke?
What do you mean? Oh, it's bugging me? Ha! You're getting worse. That's not good. Didn't you just get over being sick and you're sick again?
See, I'm like the Hulk when it comes to getting sick. I don't really get sick anymore. But like the Hulk is just always angry. It's like me. I'm just always sick. Well, I never get sick because of that. Because I'm already sick.
You just got over COVID and started a cold today.
Damn.
Road. Yeah, I don't even know the last time I really got sick and actually like claimed that, hey guys, I'm dying.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been super sick. So,
Like during this entire pandemic, I was not worried. Not one time. Oh,
I have somehow managed to not get it.
same here.
I have never gotten COVID. So, all right. Well, we got 2 votes on House of Dragon.
Have a kid, that'll fix it. Yeah, kids are they're little germ magnets.
I don't plan on having a kid anytime soon.
Yep, but they drag all the sickness to the yard, and they're like, "I'm gonna sneeze on you." Damn right, I'm gonna use you as a tissue.
That was pretty good,
Damn
Bill.
right.
That was pretty good.
I know. I thought about it on the spot.
That was fire.
Yeah.
We needed a disc tape.
Right.
or a disc track.
Yeah, you can need a disc tape so you can like use the old pencil trick
Bill,
and rewind it.
can
Walking
you make
Petrie.
can you make a just entire disc track about kids?
Dude, real talk. Kids falling off stuff is the funniest thing in the world.
This is true.
I will agree. I
We
will
need this
agree.
as a diss track, like epic music,
Kid fails
epic
are hilarious.
just
Oh,
dissing
yeah.
on kids.
That'd be fantastic. I think we should do a YouTube reaction day.
Ooh.
Like, I think honestly, what we should do is a try not to laugh challenge between the three of us.
Ooh. And chat.
Do I get to slap y'all with a tortilla?
No.
I would slap the shit out of you with a tortilla if I had one.
That'd be funny if we were sitting here with tortillas trying to slap each other. Come here, Bill.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap you down there.
Hey! Knock it off. Both of you were sitting there trying to hit me.
But all right.
All right, so it looks like the House of Dragons. So you know what that means.
Hey,
Wait.
hey, Misfire.
What?
I'm gonna just pour some water on your. All right.
You're gonna pour water on me. No, don't do it.
It's
not?
raining men. Hallelujah.
Don't. That's really weird that the water is like blurred out right now.
Yeah, it's kind
How's
of
that?
weird. It's weird. It's blurred. There. Oh, that's better because it's focused on you.
Right.
Do I do
Are
it?
you really going to dump it on yourself?
No, I was gonna pour on your head.
Hold on. Ah! Ah!
I thought about doing it anyways for the memes.
Oh.
No.
Well, I'll get back up there.
Wait, you want me to spit in your mouth now?
No. Ugh. That's pretty
right.
gross. So, we have a winner, right? Did we get a winner?
House of the Dragon, 2 to 1 to 1.
All right. So if you are not caught up, we warn you right now. There's definitely going to be.
We can even just go all the way back to episode 1, 2. We can
Oh
talk
yeah,
about it.
we're gonna be talking about the whole thing. So we'll be talking about the whole thing. Well, that started a lot earlier than I wanted. Okay, so all right, we're switching to the House of Dragon. Wiener, 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 wiener. Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage.
Wiener.
All right, just so you guys, there's no wieners here, which is fantastic.
That's not what I hit. Come on now, jeez.
But all right, so House of the Dragon. I just honestly want to get an overall. How have you guys enjoyed it?
Right, I go ahead.
Yeah,
I have enjoyed it. You go
I
ahead.
have also enjoyed it.
You've enjoyed it?
I it's been like probably 2 years since I went through and first watched all of the Game of Thrones, and binge watched it in a week. It was that good.
Okay, it was that good. Okay,
It was that good.
Now, obviously, they're the same universe.
Yes.
Would you say Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon are on the same like playing field?
Right now, no.
Maybe in season 1 of Game of Thrones versus season 1 of House of the Dragon. Yes.
All right, Hazel.
Okay.
We see you lurking.
I think that is honestly like the perfect way to kind of like break it down. Game of Thrones really didn't start getting its leg under it towards the end of season 1. Mind you, I feel like House of the Dragon has been making more moves quicker.
It's been moving a lot faster.
But that's because it's also going to be a shorter series.
All right, well, thank you for the lurk.
Yeah.
Everybody's lurking, but that's okay. They're like spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
I honestly think Game of Thrones is still better,
Yes.
Yes.
but I love what they're doing with House of the Dragon. I think Daemon Targaryen being kind of almost. Here's the thing, like, people see him as a bad guy. He's definitely not a good guy.
Just
but-
because he's bad guy doesn't mean he's bad guy.
I don't know. He's kind of a bad guy after what we just saw in this recent episode.
This is true.
Like I said, I'm not gonna try to go out and like spoil everything. I'll keep it kind of bland for the little bit. We'll kind of give people a chance to retreat and run to the hills. But I think House of the Dragon has potential to lead to way more spin-off series
Yes.
of Game of Thrones, and that's honestly the biggest thing I'm excited for. There's
Yes.
like with the right after House of the Dragon got announced and how hyped it was, they started talking about doing a Jon Snow spinoff. They started talking about Robert's Rebellion. They started talking about the fall of Valyria. They started going in on all these amazing ideas.
Don't forget Arya.
And Arya's story, I would love to see it continue to progress as she heads towards Pentos and the overseas and Bravos.
Well, no, she's not going to there specifically. She's going beyond, I think.
Well, here's the thing. Oh no, you're right. I
Yeah,
don't
because
think they ever
she wanted to
specifically
go
said.
like the opposite direction to see what's in the opposite direction.
You're
Be a
right.
pretty boring movie though if it's just the edge of the world and they fall off.
Hey, just so you know, flat Earth is not a thing. Maybe it is a thing.
It might be
Game
in
of
that
Thrones.
one.
That's what I'm saying is, what if in Game of Thrones it's a flat Earth?
That would be
And
the
she just-
greatest plot twist ever.
It's just like an hour-long movie of them like fighting the sea and killing serpents and just being badass, and then they just sail right over the edge and die.
I would love that. That would be like the greatest like peak series. Like, I can see it. I can see it. Keep going that way. Shit! Turn it around! Turn it around! Huh, what? It's a cliff. It's a waterfall.
It's like
Turn it
it's like
around.
all the movies where they're like driving a car and they run up on the edge of like a cliff or something and
Yeah.
they slam on the brakes and slide and like the back half sticking off.
So it's like
But normally-
Asgard,
Normally it
I think it'd be
survives.
kind of like Asgard.
where it's all that water's just falling into nothing.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the dragons. We're going to talk about some of the big focal points, I think. And I think the dragons is a huge topic that we can touch on. So obviously,
But you don't
in
see
Game of
them that
Thrones-
much.
Well, no. Hang on. That's what I'm going to get into, though. So, like, Game of Thrones, you had the 3 dragons. I think Game of Thrones did great with the 3 dragons in terms of, like, aging them up. Obviously, we didn't have to deal with an aging process with dragons in this. We had full-on boom dragon.
Yes.
And I think the dragons that they've brought into the show so far have been beautiful. They've been really cool. And I think they've been really, really like, they've been crucial to the story, like the Targaryens would. Yeah, I don't think they're in the show as much as I think anybody was expecting with a title like House of the Dragon. But you gotta
I think
remember
that
that
could change though.
I think it's going to change very soon because I think there's going to be a shift of power soon.
War.
I think there's going to be war.
What color does the House of Hightower glow when they signal for war?
Ooh, me,
Minion.
pick me. Is it green?
It is! Ding, ding, ding!
Now drink.
Cheer! Way to go, Minion! Yeah, drink your water here. I want some.
But
You gonna pour it on? Ah! Okay, come on now. Not from your mouth.
but What do you guys think of the dragons?
I think
Have they been as impactful as you were hoping for?
Go ahead.
maybe in like 4 scenes when they're fighting the dude bro?
You talking
The
about
crab
the crab feaster, or the
Yes.
crab feeder.
Crab feeder.
crab feeder.
Feeder.
Outside of that,
Feeder.
I feel like they haven't had much to do with the story. Like, we're not watching a movie about dragons or a show about dragons. We're watching the show about the House of Dragons, which
Correct.
the house refers to the Targaryens
Right.
and somewhat of the Valyrians.
Which is why the show is called The House of Dragon. And
Yes,
it's not dragons,
and not
it's
dragons.
dragon. It's dragon. Did you know
Yeah.
that?
What's
For
House
some
of
reason,
Dragon?
I keep always saying dragons because there's more than one. But that's just me though. I keep doing that. But yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't think. I mean, this is the show that's about, the king and that family, the Targaryens right now. It's not actually about the dragons, but when they have been used in war, look at what the crab feeder did. He ran and hid in his cave because everybody's already used to the dragons because they're used to seeing them, that they knew how to hide from them and get away from them. So the dragons became useless until what's his name? Daemon went and tried to sacrifice himself and ended up murking the Crab King. But
Half.
yeah. So are they a big impact? I mean,
So
they wreck armies.
both of y'all have done
Bugs are
one
killing me.
thing that you guys have both kind of brought up, the war scenes. Now, one of the scenes that really still sticks out to me for the dragons was when Daemon stole the dragon egg, trying to give it to his fake pregnant wife. Now, when they came to
Was it a fake
reclaim
wife or fake pregnant?
both,
Got him.
because the wedding hadn't happened yet and
Correct.
the baby wasn't a thing yet. But when they went to Dragonstone to go reclaim the egg, Daemon's dragon almost whooped up on all of them. The only thing that stopped that from being disengaged was Rhaenyra coming down as Syraxis, her dragon, and disengaging the whole encounter.
Yes.
And in that instance, you kind of got the pressure of what the dragons are. Like, yeah, I can fight. I can go in there. I can kill you as a man. We can die together in swords. That dragon that is staring down at me with a very, very hungry looking mouth and very, very possible to breathe fire, it completely flips the entire thing. And all those gentlemen who were standing there in arms still stood there. Were they going to lose? Hell yeah, they were going to lose. Or they were going to turn tail and leave Dragonstone without the egg. The only thing that stopped them was Syraxis and Rhaenyra disengaging the whole thing. The presence of the dragon completely disengaged it.
Correct.
Plus, I still
as
think
as of yet, though, we haven't seen that have much impact other than she learned to grow a pair.
Now, was it Rhaenyra growing a pair? Do you think that's what it was? Or do you think it was we got a little bit more of an insight into the relationship? Now, because we already knew that Daemon and Rhaenyra, since their uncle and everything, uncle and niece,
Purpleina, thank you for the sub.
they have. Ooh, go ahead, buddy. Do your thingy.
Hey, thank you for the new sub. 12 months, a whole year. Holy cow. Welcome in. Hopefully you have caught up with the new House of the Dragon. So, because that's what we're talking about right now. Okay, Bill.
All right, where was I?
The relationship. Yes.
So, I think for the character like development there, you got to see a little bit more insight into the relationship. Like even from episode 1, Rhaenyra and Daemon had that bond. Like Daemon was an asshole, you kind of got the appearance of, but when it came to Rhaenyra, he was a little softer. He was a little bit more humane. So I think it definitely showed more insight that even with guards at her back, dragon at her back, guards behind him and a dragon behind him, that their relationship could dissuade the entire thing too. So yeah, maybe I think
I don't think it's so much a like uncle niece relationship.
Oh no, it's not.
It's just evened out.
It's
not an uncle niece relationship.
She's his way to the throne.
Or so we thought.
I mean, here's the thing. I really think when it comes to those two, I don't see him like. Yeah, there's definitely like a shred of thing to that. But I'm curious if that's like,
ooh, I'm
100% true. What is that? Is that a tall boy?
Tall boy, raspberry. Raspberry tastes so much better than the original.
Ooh.
Yes, peach is good too, but the raspberry is my favorite.
I could tell you right now, is so much better than the original.
Oh yeah.
Today's sponsor is brought to you by alcohol.
So now
Go pick yourself up some. Go ahead.
We talked about some of the dragons. Now, who would you say has been the most impactful character in this series so far?
Impactful.
Or would you say, or we could just even say favorite. We'll say favorite because we'll make that a little easier, a little bit more.
I think it's still too early
To have a favorite character?
Yeah. We haven't met everybody
it's
yet.
Kind of soon.
We
It's kind
haven't,
of soon.
because they just brought in that new character, the guy that has a cane. When
No,
that was the first time of me seeing him.
no, he was when they did the big hunt. He went and sat with the ladies.
Oh, I don't remember that. But
Yeah,
that was obviously it wasn't a very big part then because I don't remember it. But I remember him talking to the queen. That was a big influence. So to me, that's a whole new like, hey, this is a new character and he's, like here to stay kind of thing instead of. I think we're still meeting people.
Honestly,
yeah, we're still meeting people. It's the beginning of the show. Still,
it's still the beginning of the show, but I definitely can put my egg in a basket. And if I'm going to put an egg in a basket for favorite character, honestly, in terms of like sheer planning and an intellect, I want to say Otto Hightower. The Hand of the King. He played like, obviously he was completely loyal to the king. He was
Or
smart.
was he?
He definitely
We
had
might
some,
see later.
he had some hidden agendas.
yeah, but I think even with his hidden agendas, they were still kind of for the benefit of the realm.
He was for the benefit of the realm, and I think honestly he had a very,
But come on, you guys.
he was really interesting.
It's Game of Thrones. You can't trust anybody.
I mean, look at the Queen's Guard or the King's Guard. Sworn to them, he chose her.
Yeah, what's his name? I gotta bring up the character list. I always forget everybody's name. I'm so bad with this right now.
Like, I can remember a lot of names, but his escapes me.
Sir Christoph or
Christoph.
Cole.
Cole.
Is it? Holy cow! Excuse me.
Is it Cole? Sarah Cole?
Maybe not. Let's do this.
Yes, it is. Kriston Cole.
Kriston Cole.
Yes. So
The
Kriston
King's
Cole.
Guard.
Yep.
But he goes by Circle. Circle.
Sir. Well, yeah. Last name.
I think honestly, his character has been the most destroyed. He's been
Yes.
turned inside out entirely as who he stood for a character.
But only until this newest episode.
I approve of the pun minion.
What pun did you say? I missed it.
His name is Sarah Cole, but he goes by Circle.
Oh, I got it. I got it. I'm with you
So,
now.
I honestly
Oh,
think
jeez.
out of all the characters, his morals have been destroyed the most. Like,
So
feel
are you
like-
saying he's one of your favorites?
I'm saying he
Honestly, I'd argue that he's still one of the most virtuous ones.
he's definitely the most virtuous one.
He did
because-
almost kill himself at the end of the episode.
because
Yeah, he's so brokenhearted over it.
he's brokenhearted. He's brokenhearted not even just over what happened with her. It's the fact that he broke his oath
Yeah.
up to the White Cloak.
Because that was his, last name. Or that was
Mm-hmm.
that was everything to him.
Now I feel like if Rhaenyra had gone with him, I feel like it would have gone an entirely different direction.
Yeah.
Completely different way.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, that can't happen. She is named heir to the throne.
Right.
And now, all of a sudden, because of the whole Daemon and Rhaenyra situation
So
from episode 4,
you're still telling me that Otto Hightower is your favorite?
if I had to pick in terms of intellectual moves early on, yes. I'm not saying he's my favorite. I think in terms of intellectual moves, and I think impactfulness and the chain of events that he led into an event, him. Because when the queen died, he essentially got Lady Alessandra, I think, his daughter, to go console the king in a pure manner to kind of just do that. He literally got his
Well,
family.
he also saw that happening though.
Oh yeah, no, he planned that.
But at the
Like-
same time, if he didn't plan that, then the king would have had to end up marrying someone else,
Don't you see? If you think
possibly,
about it,
or ended up not marrying anybody, and then the realm would have been devastated because it passed to a woman.
but
And
here's
now
the
it's
thing.
still going to end up doing that.
But here's the thing. Literally, there was people selling their wives, not their wives, but their like mistresses. Look, here's this one. She is proven to be fertile. Like, there wasn't a shortage of a list going to him. He's the king of Westeros. So,
But it
there
wasn't
was not
just about specifically getting an heir
it wasn't specifically
And-
about just getting an heir.
and having a bastard son.
It
They
was
also
about
have to
having
have like a legitimate son.
It was definitely about getting an heir at the end of the day, but it was definitely some intention of, hey, we are the family of Hightower. We run Old Town. But guess what? I want you to fuck my daughter, get my line in the blood for the throne. I want my blood to run strong with the dragon.
That was well played.
It was well played.
Yep.
Like, he manipulated the entire situation, and you saw how obedient his daughter was, which I think is the worst part.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the women back then were like that.
I mean, Rhaenyra is a little bit less against it. There is definitely female characters in that story who are more resilient.
Yes.
But
And there was in
yes,
Game of Thrones too.
But I do agree there was a little bit more.
But this is the way.
This is the way.
Yeah.
Who is it? The woman. It's. Oh my God. What's
Which one?
the house that they're marrying? The
Queen that never was.
the queen that never was. It is about duty.
Princess Rhaenyra's, yeah, Valoran.
So she
Yes.
talking about duty.
Well, the king also did.
Duty.
Duty.
Yep, they all do. Like it's not just about having kids. It's your duty to have kids to keep the bloodline strong.
Right.
Like if you have to get married off just to have kids, guess fucking what? Tough titty. You're getting fucking married.
Did he?
Like Viserys definitely, King Viserys definitely did his due diligence in giving Rhaenyra time to try to find a husband
On her own will.
on her
On her own
will,
choosing, right?
while still being like, hey, guess what? You're gonna go out here on
This
this
is still
tour
your
that I just
duty.
said."
Yeah, this is your duty.
Like he literally set her up on a whole tour, be like, hey, guess what? You're gonna go out there, you're gonna find a husband, and then there's a little kid who stabs someone. Like, it's no secret, like, she didn't want that. There's no secret.
Right.
So
So, Minion, you have a favorite character?
Wow.
Wow.
I don't know about like a favorite character as of yet, but I would say that Otto Hightower, he's had some of the most games, but also the most like respectful game to an extent. But he's also had, I would argue, like the most like crucial scene so far.
the most crucial
one of them.
scene.
Yes, it was this latest episode, but it was like the most like, oh shit, he's right. This was somewhat of his game, and shit's about to go down.
Well, I don't have COVID for me so far, but well, that's good news. Hopefully the kid doesn't have it, because you two are just going to keep swapping it. So Otto is also, huh? So I'm going to tell you this. It's going to be... I want you to keep an open mind. My favorite character is Daemon right now. And I'm going to tell you why. I like him not because that he's like a bad guy and he's always, but like character wise, I think it's pretty good.
Yes,
He's always messing up, you know, or he's always trying to do this. And I mean, he went and killed his wife. That young girl, I forgot her name already.
I got
she
it.
didn't look like super young, but yeah.
Yeah, well, she's young. So, but like character wise, he stands out a ton from any other character.
Because I mean, it's like you're watching the show and it's all about politics, and then you just have the Daemon spinoff.
Yeah, where he's like, "Fuck this," and
I wouldn't even call it even like a spin-off. It's like the detached son who's now like on his quest. Like he's
all right,
definitely
Hazel,
Good night.
good night. Get better. Don't get sick anymore.
he's definitely still after the throne. He's
Yes.
always been about going after the throne. Which is why when you talked
Smoochies.
about it earlier, I could see why you said everything that he's been doing is to get to the throne, getting through Rhaenyra. But he's still trying to find his own way to get power.
Right.
Like, even Otto Hightower kept talking about it during like the first episode. He was made captain of the city guard.
Yeah, and then they went into the city and just straight up wrecked everybody. They were cutting off hands from thieves. They were murdering people that raped. I mean, they were probably even doing some
they
of
weren't
that.
necessarily murdering them, but chopping off stuff. Mm-hmm. They didn't necessarily do like murdering, unless it was
they killed
like
people.
murders.
They killed people.
But like, there were some
But
people that they
still-
chopped off some
Oh
specific
yeah.
parts.
They chopped
That
off
was-
wieners.
Yeah. If you had to ask me, I think Daemon Targaryen as a leader, trash.
Yes,
But
correct.
I can also spin that around and say that he can earn undying loyalty in those beneath him. Case in point, the city guard. I think he's lost a lot of that.
Yeah.
But he continues to show random flair of it. Case in point, the it's called, what is it? The fingers.
Littlefinger.
No. It's the shores. Wherever the battle went down with the crab feeder, he had lost all.
The Stepstones.
The stepstones.
Stepstones.
He had lost all repertoire with the army essentially. Especially he just beat the shit out of the messenger, who literally brought word from King's Landing. Hey, guess what? Your big brother's coming. And he's gonna come help you.
I gotta
And
order
I
some
think that's
food.
when they did the final push, though.
He
I don't know that they
led
ever
it,
actually arrived.
but he went to go there to die. Like, there was no way he could have thought that he was gonna win that. Like, he definitely had a plan, even if it was just to kill the crab feeder himself and still die.
Yeah.
He went in there as a suicide run. So
yeah.
I think he, as a character, brings such a huge dynamic to the entire story. Because yeah, you said that it's kind of like the Daemon show, like, versus you have House of Dragons. Here's Daemon.
He's had a
he's out
crazy
there.
arc.
He has had
And then
the
he
craziest
has like
arc.
First one.
crossover episodes.
Huh?
And then he'll have like a crossover episode with everybody.
Like, him showing up at Rhaenyra's wedding, I was so fucking just like, wow, the fucking balls on this guy.
He made it back quick.
Cast out of King's Landing by his brother, told never to show his face again, essentially. And the guy fucking shows up on the wedding day. Like, the fucking stones on him is insane.
Whereas his brother, not so much. Who was just like, he's back. Whatever. I'm just gonna give my speech.
Well, here's the thing. You got to remember, like, what the hell is he going to end up doing on that? Like, he's just sitting there like, all right, I'm about to finally get rid of the biggest political headache I know of. Keywords I know of. Viserys had no idea that fucking the other fucking family's kid was into dudes. He had no idea that in reality his daughter was a whore.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I want to label it as bigly. It's just a whore. But you get the point. Like,
She's
the
young.
guy was sleeping in a bed of lies that were, no, let me rephrase that. He was swimming on a bed of truths that he knew to be true, surrounded in a sea of lies. Anytime he went to go drink the water, he would get a lie. And then that's just kind of like, I feel like how he kind of went on the rest of his day. Like, since he like took over, there's been this little lies here and there, and he's slowly getting fed them, and then he doesn't know which ones are real. Case in point, hey, your brother fucked your daughter. Is it a lie? She says it's a lie.
I mean, technically that was a lie.
Technically, it was a lie. but the amount of people who made it to seem true.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the guy kept getting fed truths and lies at the same time, and he couldn't end up deciphering which ones it is, which led to Otto Hightower getting dismissed. Which
honestly, I would argue that it's even worse now.
Oh yeah, no. The second that Otto left, it got significantly worse. Like, hey, guess what? You still don't know this, but your daughter fucked your Kingsguard. Kingsguard's lying about it. Your queen is planning on fucking rebelling against you because of the fact, or no, not rebelling against you, but rebelling against your daughter because of the fact that her son should be king due to Westeros tradition. And because she knows, hey, she fucked the Kingsguard, and now there's just going to be this massive power struggle that we're gonna see in this next episode.
One of the things with like her dress being green when she walked in as like a statement, do you think that she will actually try and kill, was it Rhaenyra?
I do not think she directly will kill
I think they
Rhaenyra.
I think they're too good
try.
of friends.
I think that friendship that they repaired is going to be is already broken again.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh no, that's definitely already broken.
Like,
but there's gonna have to be a fight between them, because Rhaenyra will have to either kill her and her kid, or she'll have to kill Rhaenyra.
I think
so. It's yes. If it was a friendship thing, I could argue them just being friends, but because this involves her daughter or her son, this could go differently.
I think she is going to call the flags of Hightower to her side, and I think it's going to go sideways really fucking quick. Like y'all said. And like we saw, she talked to her uncle at the wedding. The uncle straight up told her, Hightower stands with you. Not the throne, with you. Like, back then, especially in the Game of Thrones, the bannermen of those things were definitely loyal to the houses themselves.
Yeah, even way back then, they were like more loyal than what Game of Thrones kind of happened, especially like the North. They're super loyal.
Terrible thing.
But yeah, man, that's a tough one because everyone is soon. Holy moly! We're getting raided. We're getting raided.
We're getting raided. We're
getting raided. We're getting raided. Are we getting jabated?
You got jabated. I'll jabate you. You got jabated.
What is up? It's a raid. Sansbury, what's up, Cran? How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Hey, Ace, how you doing? I will warn you right now. We are talking about the new House of the Dragon. So if you are not caught up, I wouldn't recommend hanging around. We don't really have a time frame of when we're switching, but
or if we're going to switch.
Yeah. But right now, if you haven't seen it, there's spoilers. But I did get rated, so you know what that means.
Raid song.
Raid dance. We'll be right back. Sorry, too. I was ordering food the whole time you two were talking. All right, we'll be right back.
This is not a test.
All right, thank you again, Cran. Now that I've been rated, we have to make sure that we do the special thanks for our sponsor. Thank you to our sponsor, alcohol.
Which did not sponsor me.
Oh, hey, we came back and Bill's eating. Hey, Bill. I didn't give you a warning. No, you're all right. Except you sound like crap right now.
Yes.
How about now?
Oh, a lot better.
That's better.
It's because it was farther away from me.
Oh.
I was trying to make it so you didn't hear the.
No worries. The whole time that you two were talking, I was on my phone ordering food because I'm so hungry. So.
I had someone else's stream. I said hi in.
Nice. Sansbury Cran. Cran, what were you playing since you rated in? You like that new 100 biddy badge right there? You have donated over 100 biddies and you got that badge.
Oh,
Wait, do I have that badge?
I don't know. Have you donated over 100 biddies? Oh, you've chosen the second place gift subs. You'd have to edit that. So, yee. Cran, what were you playing, brother? What were you playing, brother, from the other mother of the pond that sadly passed away, that is now the king, and you know what I mean? Ghost of Exile. Oh, you got the 1K badge. Ooh, mini. Ooh. Ghost Exile, very nice. We are talking nerdy. And by talking nerdy, I'm meaning that almost sounds like we're talking dirty, but yeah, right now we are mainly talking about the House of the Dragon. So again, if you have not seen it, we will be talking about it and there will be spoilers. So I apologize. Go catch up and then join us for the next one.
There's a lot of folks like me.
Oh, that's still
cutting out the puppet string.
That's still a sound alert.
Breaking out the gasoline.
I love this song. That's one of my favorite
strike
songs.
That match. There ain't no turning back. I'm gonna burn
The whole world down. That sounds just like him, huh? Yeah. I'm gonna burn this whole world down. That's still playing. Holy cow. All right, there goes all my viewers for me singing. Thank you, Cran. Thank you for them biddies. I didn't know that was still a sound alert. So, I really love that song, though. That's a whole different conversation. But I love that song. Thank you, Cran. Yeah, that song is so much fire. So,
Is that why you're Misfire?
yeah.
You are Misfire.
No,
my
stop
wall.
it. Stop it.
Jesus.
Stop it. Stop it.
When you
When I say you want it there. You're way off of me. Come on, now we're supposed to melanize. Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why can't I
Everybody
have
who's
it
sitting
your
here listening to this.
way?
Tell me why.
I am
Oh no.
Misfire.
Everybody with me. Sing it along.
I
One.
want
Desire, believe. When I say
when you say
you want it that way. Tell me why.
why can't I just have a beer?
Because you didn't get any. What?
Because I was not told to.
I said we were gonna do a drinking one.
I don't remember that.
No, all right. So
I was not informed of this on multiple different occasions. in
It
order for
wasn't.
myself to
It
remember
was said. It wasn't put in message. Oh, excuse
Yes.
me. I'm already hiccuping.
I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
need that in writing next time.
Okay. Well, for now on, every podcast is going to be us drinking.
Can I get that in writing?
Yeah, give me a second. Here, let me.
are we getting it? Are we getting a DM? Welcome to MisfireByFire Industries, hosted by Game Die Repeat. Every podcast is going to be us drinking while podcasting.
Okay, there it is. It's in writing in a few different areas.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so circling back to the House of the Dragon. Now, we touched
The
on
blue
a lot of-
dragon? There's a blue dragon?
Not yet. Now,
I swore you said the House of the Blue Dragon.
now, where do you expect the show to go?
Hold on. Are you not going to answer that question?
House of the Blue Dragon?
Is it just me, or did he say House of the Blue Dragon?
I did not hear that.
Am I drunk already?
I hope not.
I have yet to eat anything, so there could be a chance.
I have not had anything to drink, so there's a good chance I am.
But where do you see the show going next?
War.
Yeah, I see. It's gonna
To the
start.
real Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna start getting intense. It's a lot of houses are gonna be against each other now. They're all gonna probably try and, you know. Here's the issue: is I'm sitting here watching you while we're saying this, and you have that look on you. You're like, I've read the book, so I know what's gonna happen. But you're wrong.
Part of me has to know. I mean, obviously, war is going to happen. There is going to be a power struggle between Aegon Targaryen, the son of the Hightower, and Rhaenyra. I think there's going to be a power struggle. Now, the question is, we saw it in the last episode. The king fell down right after they got wed.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody else saw that, but yeah.
How long till that ends up playing a massive piece? The king has been on his last limbs now that entire last episode. He's been dying for a while, though.
Right, slowly.
Slowly.
Did he die in in this episode, or is he going to die next episode?
He'll end up dying.
We know he's dying, but is he die? Did he just die at the wedding, or is he going to die?
I think he will die during.
What do you mean? Think you already know?
No, I don't actually.
It doesn't say when he dies in the book.
Oh, no, it definitely does, but I haven't read that part yet.
Oh.
But I think.
Call yourself a reader.
Based on what we're seeing currently in the show, and based on the fact that we know that there's going to be a time skip coming next episode,
Right.
I think Viserys Targaryen is going to be dead. I think there's going to be in the middle of the war.
It's going to jump that far.
I think it's going to jump that far. I don't want it to,
Yeah.
but I think it's going to. Because here's the thing. You could spend countless episodes going over the history and the events of everything that happens in the Targaryen reign. You could make an entire, like, I don't know, let's say One Piece long length of TV show based on the story of the Targaryens. And if any of y'all don't know nerd shit, One Piece is over 1,000 episodes long. Like, I'm not saying
that's what you mean by One Piece.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was thinking
Yeah.
like just like a piece of whatever, like a piece
No,
of cake.
One Piece, the TV show.
Not like that
No.
big of a piece.
A piece of
I
cake.
think
It's like that's enough slices.
I think they could go way longer and stretch out this entire story, because they started at the end of Jaehaerys' reign. Jaehaerys was the good king. Jaehaerys reigned for 55 years before his death.
That was the one that was right before
Right before Viserys.
Viserys. Okay.
He ruled for 55 years. And there was a bunch of stuff that happened during his reign. There was a bunch of stuff that happened before his reign. That's not even going back to when Aegon the Conqueror came to Westeros from Valyria and Dragonstone and united the Seven Kingdoms. That didn't even include any of that. Like, they could go back and be like, hey, here's the very beginning of the Targaryen reign. And the beginning of Aegon the Conqueror's reign was insane. He had 2 wives, his sisters. And there was a huge power struggle that came from that too.
Sweet home
Alabama.
Yeah. But
Yeah, they
could-
married each other's families a lot in that family, the Targaryens,
the Targaryens were known for it, to keep the Valyrian blood strong.
which we all know how that turns out in real life.
Yeah, don't do that.
So,
So, yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. Here's what's crazy though. I think in Game of Thrones, the first season and all the way up to maybe episode 5 or 6, I was more invested in that than I am with the House of Dragons. Like, I don't feel that I have a character to where I'm like, oh God, I hope this person survives. But I might be beaten down because of Game of Thrones to where I know that I can't believe that anybody's going to survive. Like, I have that fear that I'm like, man, I don't want to root for that character because I think they're going to be killed off.
I don't think it's just that. I think it's also just the characters. I mean, yes, they're all good characters so far, but you don't have one necessarily that is like, oh, I want to root for this person per se.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Not like you had with Ned Stark, that it was like, oh, this guy, he's upright, he's just, he's got some sense of morals, a little bit at least, and it's like, I want to root for this guy. We don't have that. Everybody in this so far, besides the current king, is like has no morals. Like it's jumping straight into the Game of Thrones, like the game for the throne.
here's the thing. I don't think there's as much of a game for the throne in this one than in Game of Thrones.
Which
I
is
think-
why they're
Plotting and
jumping
scheming.
more towards the conflict. Like they're jumping much more towards the conflict.
You're talking
for
about
the
this
throne.
next episode where it jumps up a few years.
Yeah,
We don't know
so
yet.
this
We don't know how
first
far it's
section
going to jump, but we
has
think
been
it's going
laying the
to.
grounds. But so far, there's no like, oh, I want to see specifically their story and where it ends,
Right.
Because I think it's going to be good. Like we've not really been presented with a good guy.
The only one that I've seen that has been actually good and has stuck to morals, or I can't think of any other better way to put it, so other than morals, is Alicent Hightower, the queen.
Yeah, that's
That's it.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Allison Hightower's been pure.
But she's
to the whole
young.
thing.
So
Yeah.
until she came out in that big green dress and everybody was like, oh, you know, other than that, she's just been a very shy, quiet, you know, she looked like a dead fish when the king was making love to her because, you know, obviously she doesn't love the king. It's her duty to love the king, so she does her duty, but you could definitely tell there's no love there.
Yeah.
So
Shizzle.
which we could talk about how weird that was. So anyways, I'm going to bring this up. Anybody that's here watching, and if you want to watch Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon and you are not able to, join my Discord and you could watch it with us. First get to know us though, because I can't just let random people.
Your bot's broken.
Oh man, that's really annoying right now.
Just keep going. Is it Nightbot?
Yeah, it's Nightbot.
All right, keep going.
So you join my Discord. We get to know you. Once we get to know you and find out that you're not a horrible person, you could come and watch the House of Dragon with us in my movie night every Sunday night. 6 my time, 9 your time.
9 Eastern.
So 9 Eastern,
yeah.
6
We do
Pacific
have
time. So yeah. We also do other movies. Like we watch the whole Halo season. We do all kinds of things like that.
Which was, I just want to say that was a beautiful show.
Yes, Halo was great.
Absolutely amazing. And honestly,
Thank you,
I
Bill.
feel like
There's my Discord.
we could go on that for an episode because we could even just break that down into the lore of the games.
Yeah.
Like we could talk about the Rings of Power next episode. We could talk about Halo after that.
Yeah, I don't have a Halo one. I didn't make a Halo one.
But I feel like we could sit there and we could talk about Halo for hours.
But
because
yes,
it's something that we're all deeply invested in terms of the gaming history.
I mean, I've only played like 2 of the games, so.
But you get the gist of it. You get the beginning of the lore.
Yes. To an extent.
And even just what you saw on the TV show.
Yeah.
Obviously.
my food's been picked up. So, but where I was going, mentioning that we watch it on Discord together. That episode during Rhaenyra's little craziness. That was awkward. Just a bunch of bros watching some people have sex. Bunch of bros. Yeah. So.
Nah, that was great.
That was probably the most awkward thing.
I love how it was dead quiet. I love how it was dead quiet. And then who was it? Was it Bill or was it Minion that was just like, so this is weird?
Well, here's the thing. Like, here we get to make this. All right, we got 3 dudes in a chat on mute watching an aunt and an uncle try to fuck in a whorehouse. Like, how much weirder do
With
you
a
want
giant orgy going on.
I mean, we could have made it a lot worse and a lot weirder by having face cams on.
I didn't have it on. Thank God.
Yeah, because Bill was over there like, oh, wait, hold on. I'm in a room with other people. Shit.
No, he was literally just sitting here going, yo, she feisty.
Bruh.
And then just going, oh my God, I am in a chat with dudes.
And we're watching this girl have sex with this guy.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was funny.
It's not like we were sitting around in a circle or right next to each other holding hands. So come on now.
Good.
We could. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. Hold my hands. You gotta get a hand for Bill.
Wait, which way's Bill?
Hold my hands. Hold my hands. I look like I'm squeezing boobies. This is weird. All right, I'm done with the hand things. I'm done with the hand thing.
All right. So,
Well, I mean, is there anything else you want to bring up about the House of Dragon?
the only thing else that I want to bring up about the House of Dragon is the fact of the sicknesses, dude. Like, obviously, it was really touched upon in Game of Thrones. Like, the Maesters really don't know shit.
Oh yeah, they were putting maggots on and.
They know how to use the milk
Hold
of
on.
the poppy, though.
You just brought up a fantastic point that I didn't even think of. Rhaenyra's sick. At the last episode, they tell or who it was that crippled guy and the queen,
Oh, yeah.
where he said that he brought her tea. The Grand Maester brought her tea. So
That
he was like,
the tea. That was the tea for the pregnancy.
okay,
That was
but
the bye-bye baby tea.
but that guy then with the cane was like, oh, she's sick and super ill. I hope that's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
it's
talking about the
definitely-
bye-bye
it's
baby
definitely
tea.
So
the-
that's
that type of tea.
so that's the word that rhymes with. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. Anyways, So okay. So that's what that tea was.
Yeah, that was
Did you
the.
really not
that's
know
the,
what that was?
That was the Plan B tea.
Okay, so it was the Plan B tea.
Somebody,
Okay.
somebody in Game of Thrones drank it too.
I'm drinking tea right
I
now.
think it was the Queen. Drank it or something like that.
Okay.
Well, I'm drinking tea right
I
now.
forget who it was, but no, they had the Bye Bye Baby tea
Oh,
in Game of Thrones itself. So like, this was nothing new. He was hinting and like trying to say, yes, I know that she thought she might have been pregnant, and that's why she had the tea. Like, you know, hopefully she's doing well, because that tea makes you like really sick too. From what we saw in Game of Thrones. So when the queen is like, no, she's perfectly fine.
So-
she was doing just fine.
the tea makes you super sick. So
Or at
does
least
that?
super sick if you have a baby or something like that?
So does it like take the semen out of there, like all the way up through your guts, and reverse and go? Blah, blah. Sorry, I had to. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. Anyways, all right. So it's Plan B tea, which I'm sitting
Yes.
here drinking raspberry tea, which is not a sponsor, but
But no, because of the, you know, politicalness that they have being at court and everything, he can't straight up say, oh, she fucked somebody and
She's
thought she was
pregnant.
pregnant, so she drank tea.
okay. You know, I speculated that that's what the tea was for, but I never want to
But at
jump
the same
conclusions with this.
At the same
no, it
time,
was-
the queen can't say, yeah, no, she's not pregnant, because that confirms that there were suspicions about it.
Right. So. Huh. All right, well, shoot.
Yep.
Well, the House of Dragons. Hopefully you guys can come and watch it with us. And then you could also be
Yeah.
part of this. Is there anybody from chat watching right now that is watching House of Dragons that's caught up with us, that have seen every episode? You're not chat. You're right here. You're right there, Bill. Oh, now you're chat. Yeah. So, I mean, no one. Okay.
Honestly, I almost want
Man,
to say.
people need to catch up. Come on, watch the show. It's decent. It's pretty good.
Honestly, I
pretty
think we
good.
should, and I think we should save the Rings of Power for next week.
Yeah.
You think so?
Like, I think so. Like, the only reason why is because we went off for an hour with that collection thing.
Oh yeah,
man.
it is. It is 2 hours in already.
Like, I'm happy with how we've done.
Yeah. Well, is there anything? Do you want to save it all for next time?
I want to say the Rings of Power for next time.
Well-
I think the last thing I want to touch on for House of Dragons is, literally just come check it out with us in Misfire by Fire's Discord every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern,
Heck yeah.
6 p.m. Pacific.
You do not need HBO Max.
You don't
We
need it.
are
I already have it, and I will let you watch it with me. Don't say the P word.
Pirate.
Podcast?
There you go.
Parlay.
Parlay.
Bill, why would you say that?
Because our pirates.
We are pirates.
Bum, ba, da, bum.
We are pirates. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
You went the way I wanted to go with it, but my mind literally went to the straight up.
I only followed Minion. So, yeah. So we're getting canceled now. All right. Well, thanks for coming to the first and only episode of this because Bill decided to say the P word. So
Parlay?
I said the P word.
yeah, he said the P word.
Everywhere.
Pizza?
Ooh, I like pizza.
Yeah.
Ooh, pizza's good.
Well, that's good because my food's on almost here. So
But guys, honestly, I had a lot of fun with this.
yeah.
I
Hopefully,
think-
anybody that's still here watching, hopefully you've enjoyed chat. We didn't really get a lot of chat involved because I don't think anybody's caught up.
No.
We
Well,
did for the collection stuff, though.
The collection stuff was good.
Yes.
Obviously, there's going to be people who aren't going to be caught up. So, the big thing I think that we can do for that, let's watch some old shit.
Old shit.
Like, yo, you want to watch some fucking Star Wars with me, bro?
Hey, hell yeah, bro.
Or, hey,
Freaking
you
Star
want to watch
Wars.
some fucking Magic School Bus?
Now, there's something that we can talk about on Star Wars too, because there's a new movie Star Wars show that's coming out.
We can.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, Andor.
What? And or what?
But,
What?
Get it?
yeah.
Yes.
I'm happy that I got to be here with you guys.
Yeah,
It was-
so how do you feel about the first episode then? I mean, I think it went pretty good, right?
I'm happy with how it went.
Yeah, I didn't expect to
happy
actually
with
go
it.
this long.
I didn't either. I was
So-
happily surprised.
Turned out pretty good. So, all right, well then, I should get an outro, but I don't have an outro. So we should play the intro again. No, I'm kidding. All right, well,
Good.
I realized that I don't even have a podcast ending thing. So,
The podcast that never ends.
right, this is the podcast that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing and not knowing what it was. Bill's not joining us.
Just because.
That's going to be our outro now. All of us just doing this. Yay! Okay. All right, everybody. I appreciate you stopping by. We are Game, Die, and Repeat, where we like to talk nerdy to you.
I'm repeat.
I'm Die.
No, you're
you're
Game. I'm
Okay,
Die.
Gabe.
We've already went over this. All right, everybody. Have a good one, and we will talk to you later. Hey, right when the music's ending. Bye.
Bye, guys.
I love you all, smoochies. Mwah. Oh, I don't have a raid thing set up.
I don't care. Let's raid.
Okay, hold on. I guess never mind. Now we're raiding all of a sudden, and my food's coming here. Could have just
Got you
ended.
covered, boom.
Who are we rating?
Who are we raiding?
The community.
What
Disco.
community? Oh, go get him. Everyone, when you get in there, say pickles.
Pickles.
I always try to think of something random to say.
Once again, guys, thank you guys for hanging out and
Pickles.
having fun with us.
Yes.
We'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye,
on Game
everybody.
Therapy. Check us out. Minion streaming
Monday
tomorrow
nights.
night. night, stream tomorrow night. Just come check us out. Remember,
Follow everyone.
MisfireByFire. Follow, hit subscribe. We love you.
Don't follow me. I'm weird.
When's it gonna raid? I'm doing.
Oh wait, Han, do you not have the raid now button?
It's not letting me. I don't have it. You're supposed to have it.
Bye guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
I had a blast.
All right. Hey, my food's here. Hold on. I'll be right back.